Hey up my dudes, Jake back, and I'm doing what I like to call snack bang. So like, not like a big dinner bang, like because you know mukbangs, they carry on for quite a while, and people buy like so much food. And in all honesty, since I've grown up, like you'll find that your stomach just cannot handle what it used to handle. Like if I go to like a buffet now, I used to do like 6 or 7 plates, but now I can barely do like two. So yeah, so my family went and had us Chinese, and my family never usually have Chinese. We only ever usually have Chinese like once every 1 or 2 years. But yeah, there was all like, let's go have a Chinese. So I get what I usually get, which is mini spring rolls, and I got like a small handful of chips. I know there was a video before this saying trying to lose weight, and I'm here eating spring rolls and a handful of chips, but yeah. Uh, Going to the Chinese is a rare occasion for our family, so I was like, I might as well record a snack bang. Because you have to excuse my chomping. Oh my god. The only like mukbang YouTuber I'm ever subscribed to is Trish. And no, Trish like goes full on out. Like when she does a mukbang, she buys 6 or 7 like piles worth of food. And I feel like that's like a true mukbang. Whilst I'm here with my small handful of chips and a couple spring rolls. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of just betraying myself because I said I was going to start eating healthy, and then I've already let it out the bag. Which is bad on my part, but you know what? I had such a bad day today. I was having like a quarterly life crisis, I like to call it. You just feel like you're stuck and you like got nowhere else to go, and like you feel like the world and everything is against you. That's currently kind of how I'm feeling. Like I'm kind of feeling like whatever I do just does not work, and I feel like I could have done more. And I know that I'm young and I should stop worrying so much about this kind of stuff, but this is the kind of stuff I kind of worry about. Which is really bad on my part because it gives me so much extra stress that I do not need. So what I've been doing today is I've applied for four or five new jobs. They're all volunteer works, but they're all in the esports category because I wanted to try and get into the esports scene. They're all for a either community manager, team manager, or social media manager positions, and they will develop onwards. I love esports myself. Like I can full on get into it. I don't watch it religiously like some people, but like I am a big fan of it. When I was doing my sports television section of my television degree, I had a row with my teacher because my teacher was all like, yeah, esports is not sports. How can you even think it's sports? And I was all like, I mean, it is kind of sports. And then I made this whole 1 minute video explaining why esports is a sport and should be classified as a sport. And it was all like, the esports players get the same visas as normal athletes, excuse me. And stuff like that. Esports is brilliant. Why am I out of breath? Like, I feel like this is quite bad. Or is it just because I'm trying to eat and talk at the same time, which I'm not really used to? I think in England, it's very polite to like not continuously speak and talk, eat and talk at the same time. No, you usually, if you well, I don't know if this is for anyone else. When I'm usually sitting down for a meal, I'll take a few bites, rest a second, and then speak. But here, like, if I'm banging, snack banging, I'm gonna like eat, gobble, 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 and it's all like, I try not to give myself indigestion, but I'm a really quick eater. Like, I will eat something really. I can get through spoons, anything, in like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes max. Which is bad because I find myself not chewing a lot. I feel like that's a problem that I have. But I need to get on with it. I would just finish watching the new Dollar Store Jeffree Star video, and I didn't realise that the Dollar Store in America isn't actually like $1 because they have tax and stuff. Because here in the UK, we have something called Poundland, and the tax and everything's already included, I think. So it's weird to like have a store that's called Dollar Tree or something like that, Dollar Land or whatever. And then they have tax upon it, so it doesn't come up just to $1. And then you just get random bits of change. You don't need change. Like, I've got 3 change pots over there. 1p's, 2p's, 5p's. I ain't gonna use them. Give me 10s, give me 20s, I'm down. Give me 50s. I'll stretch for a 5p. But it ain't my favourite. But yeah. America's weird. When I was growing up, I found myself really wanting to move to America. Like, that was the goal. I think it's because I watched all these vloggers and YouTubers. And I was all like, America, America, America. And now I'm at this age where I'm all like, I'd still love to be in America, but it's so expensive. And now I kind of understand health insurance. And health insurance is like, I was reading some Reddit horror stories, and like some person like stubbed their toe or something, and they were charging like 600 quid just because they like stubbed their toe and they had to get it like wrapped in a bandage or something. I was there like, what? What is happening? Why are you charging 600 quid for a bandage? If this was the UK, what you do is you go to the doctors, and like in primary school, they'll have like a blue towel. And even if you've got the worst disease in the world, the worst everything, this, that, and this, they'll get a blue towel or a cold compress, and they'll just put it on for 5 seconds. They'll be like, hold it there and squeeze, and then cold compress it just for the rest of it. Because, yeah, the cold compress heals all wounds in England. But yeah, I love Jeffrey. There's a Morphe store that recently opened up where I'm from, so England. England, you know that. Where I am from in England, which is Birmingham. And the opening day was crazy because James Charles opened it, and the amount of people up in town that day was like, oh geez. Oh geez. Bearing in mind, it's opened in the Bullring, so like one of the biggest malls, shopping centres in the entirety of Europe, I think. I'm not sure. I want to go with yes. Or like biggest in the UK. That was really disgusting, I'm sorry. And it was shoulder to shoulder with people trying to meet James Charles. And I was all like, I mean, I would have gone, but how old is James Charles? Let me, I'm recording with my phone. But I think James Charles is my age. But like, it was like so many like teenage girls, because I feel like that's like the new thing at the moment. Like there's like always a thing going on at YouTube, and at the moment is beauty gurus. Like, they're like kicking off. I mean, they've always been a thing, but they're like properly kicking off, if you know what I mean. Because back in the day, it used to be like song parodies, and then they went to like song parodies were a thing, shorts were a thing, movies were a thing, Draw My Life was a thing. People doing challenges. Oh, challenges. I remember fucking challenges. Challenges were a mess. Pardon me. What else was a mess? Challenges were a mess. I'm not really sure. I've actually researched this for university, and I just completely forgot. I haven't been in university for a year. I've literally wasted a year of my life. It's sad to think about it, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that I've done it. I'm not glad that I'm doing it, but I understand that now I know not to waste time anymore. Like, if you ever come out of university and you just don't have anything and you're feeling so sad and down, just feel like that could only make you better, because like me now, I'm working as a legal clerk in Birmingham. I hate it to bits. I want to go back to editing. I don't really know how to do it. I keep asking people, but everyone ignores me. So you got to kind of do everything on your own. And I don't know if this works for other people. When it works for me, I need it hard. Like, I need someone to go out of their way and like punch it out of me. Otherwise, I'll just get lazy and forget. I get that lazy and forget about a lot of things. I think it's just one of them things. I don't know. I'll probably make a video about it because it'd be nice to get my thoughts out so I can recollate how I actually feel about the situation, because I'm not very good at, I realise I'm not very good at expressing my emotions, and I'm trying to do more videos to try and express myself a bit more so I can explain a bit more. Plus it helps me talk in front of a camera, because I feel like you need to try and train yourself to do that, because some people are so natural at it. Some people are like, oh, too natural at it. That's like natural born actors and stuff. But me, I think I need to train at it, and I'm fine with that. It's something I enjoy doing. Sometimes I need to remind myself that I enjoy doing it. Does anyone have that? Where you need to remind yourself that you enjoy doing something. And try not to get bogged down. I'm trying to always work for a better thing, because I hate my job at the moment. It takes up too much time. If I was working towards something, if like I had a boyfriend and we were like working towards a house, or like working towards making a family, this job would be perfect. But currently, the job I'm at the moment is taking up too much of my time that I don't have time to go out and try and search for a purpose or a meaning. That's very deep. And I know a lot of people are like, you just fucking deal with it, fucking get on with the job. And I'm more like, I mean, that's understandable, but me personally, I feel like I need to find a meaning in life first. And it was streaming last year, but unfortunately my father wouldn't let me stay in my house unless I started getting a job. And now I can't do streaming anymore. I mean, I reckon I could after work, that I just can't. But yeah. I reckon I could do streaming again, but I can only do it at a very, very reduced rate. I used to be doing like 6 or 7 hours a day, and probably now I could only do about 1 or 2, 3 hours. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I keep giving myself excuses, and I keep thinking angry. Keep getting myself angry at making excuses, but yeah, I think I'll get it on. I think my one goal for this is to try and make snackbanging a thing. I feel if I have a weekly, or whenever I'm just eating food and I just want to sit down and talk about emotions, if I'm having a bad day and trying to make myself better, then I feel like it's a good thing to talk about. Anyway, if you watched until the end, which I very much doubt a lot of people will, other than Sue, if it's Sue, you know I love you, Sue. If you've watched until the end, please leave a cactus in the comments. You know I love cactuses in the comments. It shows me that you watch, and it literally just makes my day. It makes me so happy when I see a cactus in the comments, because I'm more like, oh, they actually took the time out of the day. Someone took the time out of the day to make me to give a crap. But yeah, you enjoy yourself. Thank you for watching. Snack it up. This wasn't really a snack. This was like a whole goddamn meal. Portion size is another thing I need to work on. But yeah. See you guys. Thank you for watching.